Welcome back to Debatable, ladies and gentlemen, the show where we debate and come up with a definitive top 10 list per topic. Today's topic I'm very excited about is the top 10 Askewniverse moments. Of course, that is Kevin Smith's historic cinematic universe. And with me today to debate these things are our two contestants. You know this first one. You know his laugh, his little cherubic laugh, that little laugh that brings smiles to a lot of people's faces, but sometimes to my face, it makes me just want to just die inside. Please welcome for the first time on Debatable, Mr. Kevin, the big dog, Coello. Ho, ho, ho.
Thank you.
And joining us again for, what, the third time? You've been on the show once
That's
or twice,
about right, Johnny. That's about right, Johnny.
You've won it, right? A couple, maybe
I
once?
have won twice, probably, I think. Yeah, something like that.
You've ever won.
I have won. I have definitely won at least one.
Mr. Greg Miller joining us again on the show.
Johnny Ace is difficult. But that's the thing, is I finally outplayed the Ace. Who does he hate more than Greg Miller? Kevin Coello.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know who the Ace
I don't know
hates.
if we've ever met.
Oh, the Ace!
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Kevin,
I
love
like
it.
the glasses.
You know what's great? I think I saw a piece of artwork about you that was very inspirational in the bathroom. Did you have that done? Did you commission that?
My boss did. A brilliant man. Nick
Beautiful man.
Scarpino.
All right.
He's talked a
No,
lot
I missed
about
him the
you.
last time we were in the office.
Yeah.
I think I just missed him.
Yeah. I heard
which is
about
crazy.
that.
Crazy. You guys had a cat in the office too.
Yeah,
which I thought
that was the
weird.
day we had the cat in the office, and he liked to get everywhere.
Of course, I'll be your host today, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John L. Ace, Esquire, Knight of the Old Republic. I'll be taking you through this cosmic adventure. So strap in, put your butt on the seat, and put the seat belt around your butt, because we're going to have a fun time. Here's how this show works, ladies and gentlemen. Each contestant brings 10 picks. 10 picks. You guys pick 10?
Yeah, we got 10.
10 picks for their favorite, and we're going to each pick 5. That's what I thought, but you guys have 10 on your list, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Calm down, Ace. All right? Lose it. Okay, don't blow your back.
I'm done.
Ace,
I'm done.
Your back is not
I'm
good.
done with that.
Ace,
I don't want to do this show anymore.
It's sponsored. You don't get paid. You don't get paid unless you finish the show, Ace.
I don't think the Ace needs money.
Ace coming back.
I don't know how he gets back and forth to Malta. I don't know. You know what I mean? I know Nick Scarpino needs money.
Ladies and gentlemen, each contestant's going to pick 5 picks and argue their little asses off to see who can get their picks in the top 5. Of course, picks 1 through 5 on the list. Barrett, bring up this list right now. Can you see it? Can we see it? It's blank.
Super source.
Do you know how to do it? Super source. Super source. Right now, we're going to try to build this list out over the next 45 minutes. Of course, you only get points if your picks and your argument is good enough to get you in the top 5. Each spot in the top 5 gets 1 point, and we'll go from there. Of course, we've got some more fun rounds later. This show, of course, brought to you today by kindafunny.com/store, where you can go to get all sorts of fun shirts. We're not wearing any of them. No, you can't get. What do you got? Oh, you can get this jacket.
You get this jacket.
You can get this
You
jacket.
get this hype hat there, right?
You get that hype hat. That is the hype hat.
This was a Patreon shirt. You had to go to Patreon to get this one.
There you go.
They're being stuffed in an envelope by Kevin's brother in the back room right now.
Into a very cute Boston Terrier or French Bulldog envelope. I can't figure out which.
There's another one too with like
pizza slices.
Pizza slices, yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's get it on. Kevin is the new guest. Kevin, you're going to go first. Give me your top pick for best View Askew moments.
Now with my top pick, I'm gonna go topical. I'm gonna go very topical.
Okay.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's right, nerd!
Jesus.
I'm choosing the Stan Lee cameo from Mallrats.
That's great. That's
what
an
a beautiful
excellent cameo.
moment. And the one thing I want to put out
Excelsior,
there,
right? Is that what he said? Something like that?
Yeah, he ends it with that.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. That's not right, Ace. I'm just saying.
The reason why I think this should be in the #1 spot is because this is the first time he ever cameoed in a movie. And I think it led to him being in all the Marvel movies.
You think so?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was certainly in the DNA of the Stan Lee cameos, for sure.
It was his movie debut too.
There you go,
I don't know if
ladies
you
and
knew
gentlemen.
that.
But does this count as a cameo? He's in 2 scenes with a lot of dialogue.
There's 2 cameos.
No, a cameo, and the Marvel cameos you're all talking about right now and jerking off to are him for like 2 seconds.
This moment was so awesome that now that unfortunately he has passed away, they have commemorated this moment in the latest Captain Marvel movie.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And I almost cried during that moment. Cool. All right, Stan Lee, his cameo, whatever you want to call it, in Mallrats, going to #1. Let's put that at #1.
That's a great call.
Greg, what is your first pick here?
I was gonna go, I want you to know, with the Stan Lee cameo from Mallrats.
Yeah, Kevin beat you to
I
it.
just want to give you a handshake. Great job out there.
No worries, no
But there
worries.
is one that came before.
Yeah.
And there is one that is better, Johnny Ace.
John Ellis. Yeah.
This is a movie that put Kevin Smith on the map, Clerks. And it's a line of dialogue we've all repeated several hundred times, 37. When Dante finds out that his girlfriend sucked 36 dicks, then finds out he's number 37, we have a great exchange. An exchange you had never seen the likes of before in cinema. And this is what put Kevin Smith on the map. This is what changed. You don't have Mallrats. You don't have the Stan Lee cameo. You then, according to you guys, don't have the MCU Stan Lee cameos without Dante being flabbergasted that his girlfriend sucked 37 dicks. In a row, also great. Try not to suck any dick on your way to the parking lot. Hey, you come back here. Like, come on!
I mean,
are you kidding me? You never saw that. It was so rough. It was so raw.
That was a great moment. That was a great moment. I love Clerks, obviously the beginning of Kevin Smith's storied career.
Sure.
We're gonna put that. We're gonna put that at number 2. We're gonna put that at number 2. That's where that's
For
gonna
now,
go.
for now.
For now, we'll see how things shake up. Relax. Lots of game left. Lots of game left. Greg, what's your next pick?
Greg goes again.
Yeah, we alternate back and
forth,
I guess.
But then he goes twice in a row. It's weird, right?
Well, because then you get the opportunity
you
to just
go
really
down.
kind of come out big guns. Number 1.
Let's go to a little movie called Mallrats.
Yeah.
Let me set the stage for you, one John L. Ace Esquire.
Okay.
Michael fucking Rooker.
Yeah.
Is there. Brandy Svenning's father, right? We see his ass in the very beginning. It's very weird why. Nobody cares. We see his ass.
It's a good ass.
He is the bad guy. He is the one out to stop Quint. He doesn't want Quint marrying his daughter, right?
Quint's a
All
loser.
sorts.
Let's be honest.
Why is this? This is superfluous information in my debate.
I mean,
was he wrong? Is all I'm saying. Is all I'm adding in.
he was a loser. No, the dad.
Wrong?
Let me put it to you this way.
I don't know if he was.
If my daughter brought home
T.S. Quint.
that loser piece of shit,
Right?
I would also do everything in my power.
Why is
Not
T.S.
only
Quint?
that.
Why is
Crush
T.S. Quint a
him.
loser?
Because he played.
What's he doing with his life? He was gonna propose at the Universal Studios.
He's way too young. Way too young to propose. He doesn't have any job prospects at all. His best friend is a complete and total loser that lives in his mom's basement. This kid's going nowhere. However, as opposed to that fine gentleman that worked in that men's clothing store, who's clearly has upward mobility.
Shannon.
He had a lot of problems too.
We'll get to him, I'm sure. Instead, what we're going to talk about is the stink palm.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Introduced to our lives. You've been walking around the mall. No doubt your ass is sweaty.
Oh, it's
you
got
get
that
it
butt
back
sweat.
there. You rub it in
You've
your
had
crack.
not 1, not 2, but 3 security wipes already, but it's been a hot day.
Exactly.
It's a hot
Brody
day.
knew. Brody, and this is the thing about Mallrats and the Kevin Smith movies, of course. These are every man's struggles and stories, Johnny. Maybe not you, Johnny. You're knighted. You're a superstar. You're traveling to Malta. These are the kind of conversations and things that would happen to people like Kevin and I when we go to the mall.
Simple
you get a little mud butt, and then you
Normal
want to put
people.
your hand in there. You do it, then you give him a good handshake, right? We get in there. Michael Rooker's been one step ahead. He's been gloating as he sees these people's lives destroyed. And then what happens? Brody gets right in there, shaking the hand. He gets in there. He rubs the ring, the class ring. I also hope to come loud, preferably in a 60 one day. And I remember being a kid being so confused what any of that
what
meant,
does that
but
mean?
eventually figuring it out. And then the chocolate-covered pretzels, taking it to
the
another level.
moment.
Then the diphtheria that takes down Michael Rooker, right? Throwing up in the bag there, grabbing Mosier, bringing him down, yelling at him. It's just, it's a great moment that introduced stink palming to the world. I like to think people are getting stink palmed to this day.
Well, one of us shook hands today. We'll see what happens. Don't lick your hand, Kevin. Let's put that at number 1. That was a
Jesus Christ!
very memorable moment. I will say. The second you said stink palm, I was like, he's gonna go with it. Oh, these pretzels are so good. They're so, and they were chocolate covered pretzels. It was so
one good
gross.
turn deserves another, and also just Michael Rooker, just fucking Michael Rooker.
Michael
You know what
Rooker,
I mean?
man. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah.
Great moment. Not
Not
Kevin Smith
in our
moment.
Kevin Smith movie.
But a lot of people could argue that moment led to all these moments led to Michael Rooker being cast in that movie. Just putting it out there.
100%.
Just
I
putting
mean,
it out
no,
there.
for sure. His career gone, and then Mallrats back on the map, and
Put it back on
then
the map.
Guardians of the Galaxy happened like right away.
Yeah. Days of Thunder in there somewhere. Great movie as well.
Sure. So was Tombstone, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
God, stink palm is the #1 moment so far. Over Stan Lee.
Well, there's lots of great
This is
moments.
crazy.
There's lots of great moments.
Hey, man.
I want to
It's a
see
great
how many
moment.
of these great moments come from Mallrats because there's
great movie.
there's a couple more still of
Fantastic
Mallrats left to go. Okay, Kevin, what's your next pick?
For the next pick, I'm gonna go with another, similar to Mallrats Stink Palm, we're introduced something to me, the Stink Palm, right?
Yeah.
I want to go Clerks II.
Oh.
The ass to mouth.
Oh, you never go ask them out.
Something I don't remember how old I was when it came out, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
But once I figured it out, you never go ask them out.
You don't do it.
And it started the debate, and the debate went home with us.
Oh, yeah.
And it changed us. And as everyone knows, kind of funny, we eat ass.
We eat ass.
Yeah.
That is a rule. That is a rule.
that
Johnny, have
is-
you heard that? Has that been something that's been driven
No,
into
but you know, I can stand behind that.
Yeah, you're okay with that
I
one?
can get right behind that.
Okay. And the thing about this moment is not that I'm going to argue for it, of course. It's just that, remember, it's a running line throughout it. You never go ass to mouth, you never go ass to mouth. And then Rosario Dawson at the end says it's okay to do ass to mouth sometimes.
I do remember this. I do remember this. We're going to put this at number 4.
I was
This
going
is
to say, not the
number
most,
4.
by far.
Not the most memorable moment. It's okay, though. You strategically, there's a lot of great moments still left in the game. Kevin, give me another pick. What do you got?
I want to do another one. All right, so this is a moment that was, I think, super important to me. I'm talking about Clerks 1.
Oh.
The moment where I was like, oh my God, movies are being made about the conversation I'm having. And that is the Star Wars talk, where they're sitting there discussing whether or not the people that were building the Death Star in
Number 2, they're building the...
Yeah, the second Death Star. Were they
bad guys?
Were they bad guys?
Yeah.
Were they criminals? Like, did they deserve to die?
You think your average stormtrooper knows anything about putting in a T-drain or whatever he calls
So
it?
for me, this moment was like, oh my God, look, that's a conversation that I've had with my friends.
Nerds.
And
Fucking nerds.
Yeah,
You're all just
Kevin
nerds.
Smith has also said that there was another movie, I think it was Swingers, that inspired him, where they were having conversations,
That, like,
and
real?
where he was like, I can make a movie. And that's what he has then done to the next generation.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars going to number 1.
Yes!
Are you fucking kidding?
It's a
It was a
bad
great
moment.
moment. It was a
Oh
huge
my-
moment.
yes.
Great moment.
It was not that huge of a
It was
moment.
huge.
Fun moment. Fun moment. Should it be lower?
Yeah.
Thinking about it
It
now.
really should,
It's too late.
Johnny.
He said the word.
Johnny can
it's
do whatever-
on the list.
Johnny is infallible and he can change his mind on a
Johnny,
whim.
I know.
Johnny.
I
It's like
know.
you're back at Wimbledon.
No,
Johnny,
no. Right
Johnny,
now,
Johnny.
You know what? John, I'm a man that can admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna put that at number 3. Actually,
Wow.
that's where we're gonna put it.
Okay.
We're
It's
gonna
not a
kick
terrible
that down.
place for it.
We're
It's
gonna
not
kick
a
that down.
terrible
That's where we're
place.
gonna go. Because this Stink Palm, so memorable, so memorable. Another great. There's one moment, by the way, that today's Daily Aces Wild double is a moment that I got in my head right here.
Oh man.
Okay, the first person to get to this gets to change something on the list. Okay?
Yeah.
Great moment.
I hate daily doubles.
Phenomenal moment.
I hate daily doubles.
Could be anything.
Here's the terrifying thing. When
Yeah.
you try to get in Johnny Ace's mind.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's crazy. isn't it, right?
You've seen me fail with the Starbucks thing.
Yeah.
You saw me fail with the AC/DC thing. I don't like getting in his head because I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want
you
to
don't
try
know
to.
how he works
Yeah,
up
nobody
there.
knows how
No.
he works up there. I don't know if it does work up there or down there.
Yeah.
My
It
next
works down
pick.
there.
My next pick is going to be a serious one.
Okay. Oh.
We've all sat here, and maybe you're not a Kevin Smith fan. You're just here because you like Kind of Funny. And you're looking at the list. Stink Palm, 37 Dicks, Ass to Mouth. You're being like, man, this isn't
a lot of dick
highbrow,
stuff,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
This
simple
isn't,
people.
where is the attachment? You know what I mean? Where is the personal relationship
touch-
people
Sure.
really like?
Touch
Sure.
your back.
I want to bring up Chasing Amy.
Oh.
And what I'm going to do
Oh.
is the scene where everything shifts, right? We start in the restaurant. Holden offers to buy Alyssa the food, right? Joey Lauren Adams. And she's like, why? Wait, I have a book, you don't have anything. Or, my book's super successful, it's about to get picked up as a cartoon. She goes over there and wants to haggle about the price of fine art. And the guy's like, you want to haggle over the price of your French dip? Great stuff. But when they get back to the car, he's like, why did you buy this painting? She's like, I bought it for you, so you'd always remember this moment. And Holden pulls the car over in the rain, right? And he's like, I will never, and there's a giant monologue about how much he loves her and how he, of course, Chasing Amy, she's a lesbian. He's in love with her. He's like, I will never need a painting to remember you, right? I think about you all the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm in love with you. She gets out and walks through the rain. Ben Affleck gets out, walks in the rain. They're screaming at each other, fighting. He
Yeah.
goes back to feeding. She runs up.
good
She
scene.
kisses him.
great
Then
scene.
the next morning, it's Jason Lee coming back, opening the door, finding them. They had fucked on the couch or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're a thing now. What a turning point of that movie. What a turning point in the relationship. Like, is this ever going to happen? How does this work? Not to mention, just you're talking about movies that change us, right? You know what I mean? Of like seeing a normal dude, right? A guy who just makes comic books, go out there, risk it all, and actually have it pay off for him, right? And again, in a movie that again is surrounded by, you know, all sorts of dick humor and all sorts of jokes and all these weird things like that, to get that scene, right, of raw emotion. It's some of Ben Affleck's best work, and I think it's some of Joey Lauren and Adam's best work.
I am inclined to agree. That's going in at number 1, ladies.
Thank you!
Great scene.
He's a real cinematographer!
Great scene.
That's a great scene.
Great scene.
Ace?
What? I'm sorry, who
We'll
are
call
you?
that,
Ace?
yeah, In the Rain, Chasing
Ace,
Amy.
think about what you're saying. That was a great scene.
The ace was convinced halfway through the argument. The rest of the time, he's thinking about what he's having for lunch.
What do you have?
I don't know. I didn't get there.
What were you thinking?
I thought Chipotle, but then I was like, I kind of want McDonald's again.
Yeah!
I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm in, Ace.
Fuck
Get
it.
some nugs.
He's just
Fuck it.
saying that to get your...
He's dancing.
Oh, we're dancing. It's a McDonald's dance. We're all eating McDonald's dance. Hey, Kevin, I know you're on a diet, but Paul's not watching McDonald's dance. McDonald's dance. 80s McDonald's dance.
All right. Back to it. Greg, you just had a pick, but we go back to you on this one. What's your next pick? 4 more left. 2 more picks each left.
Yeah.
Let's bring it up actually for the audio listeners. Kev, while he's picking that one, sorry, not Kev, Barrett, bring this up. Right now, top 5.
Controls, Kevin.
I don't know. Here are Kevin today. Kev. In the Rain, the scene in the rain with Chasing Amy that goes to Greg at number 1. Stink Palm coming in number 2 with Greg. Stan Lee's cameo in Mallrats, that's Kevin's pick. The Death Star talk from Clerks, also Kevin's pick. I'm rounding out the top 5. 37 dicks from Clerk, that's Greg. And then of course we have, I don't know what this next one is.
Ass to Mouth.
Oh, Ass to Mouth. You got to just write that out, buddy. I don't know. I'm not going to remember what A2M is.
Really?
I don't fucking do leet speak. Okay.
It's fair, Johnny. You are
The Ace speaks the Queen's English. Do you think the Queen's out there going like Yaz, whatever? No, she doesn't do that
I
shit.
think she's talking about ass to mouth, and I think if I showed A2M to the Queen, she would get it.
You know what? You'd be surprised how much the Queen talks about ass to mouth. I have it on good authority. I'm friends with Sir Elton John. We're all Knights of the Old Republic.
My turn?
Go.
I'm gonna go with a very uncomfortable place from one Mallrats.
Yeah.
Again, an ongoing joke. And as you know, Johnny,
He
as
had
being
sex with her in a very uncomfortable place.
what, like the back of a Volkswagen? Oh my god, I just realized our show looks just like the fucking dating game. Oh
yeah,
Mallrats.
That's what we were
Was
going
that on
for.
purpose?
It's a possibility that that's one of the things we looked at when we did the set.
Listen, Don Pardo, go back till it's time to spin the wheel. It's a joke that's driven home over and over again, right? Until we get to the final moment there, right? Where Shannon, Ben Affleck, a young Ben Affleck with his teeth that were his normal teeth before he got veneers.
Yeah, he had little baby teeth.
Right, where
baby teeth.
Jason Lee takes it, Brody takes the mic, and he's like, listen to Shannon Doherty, right? Like, I owe you breakfast forever. And he gets up, Shannon, Ben Affleck is like, I'm gonna fucking pump your teeth down your throat, mall rat. And then he starts coming up there very slowly. Silent Bob gets the thing jostled, puts the thing in there, we play the tape. And
Sorry,
we get
what
to
was
see
that last part?
Silent Bob gets the thing jostled, Willem puts it in.
Gets the thing jostled with what? What does he use?
VCR.
What does he use? What does he use?
The Force. The Force.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Daily Double right there. Greg Miller has the Daily Double.
Wait, that wasn't even
Ladies and gentlemen.
Some of us had that moment on their list. Not
Kevin
me,
Smith's
but, you know.
Kevin Smith's use of the Force in Mallrats was the Daily Double today. It is going to go on the list at number 4.
Are you just adding a point to him?
I'm just giving him this. I mean, that was where he was driving at, I assume, right?
Yeah,
that was
no,
your
that's
choice?
exactly
Not at all.
exactly where I was going.
There you go, the Force.
Nailed it.
Mallrats.
Greg,
that's the Daily
Greg
Double. You
Miller.
get to change something on this list now.
Oh, great.
What would you like to
Okay.
change?
No,
I want to
don't.
move. I want
You
to switch.
can't.
I want to switch Stan Lee with 37 dicks. So Stan Lee to 6 and 37 dicks to 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how
Hold
it
on,
is.
give me a second.
Give me a second.
Trivia questions for you later.
Great.
Don't worry about it.
I'm great at trivia. I don't get
Now the big question is, do I put? I like your other thing too, uncomfortable place. We should put that in a number. We'll put that in.
Hold on. Barrett's already struggling. So
Barrett
put 37 dicks at 3, and then Stan Lee at 6.
Are you kidding? He's got it. Barry, you're doing
Barrett's
great. I'm
a
proud of you.
champion. He's a champion of everything.
Champion!
This is ridiculous. The Mallrat. Come on.
Let's go ahead and
Stan Lee
put
cameo.
Let's also go ahead and put the uncomfortable place. We'll put that in at.
Now hold on, but while you decide,
Sure.
What the final drive, the tape gets put in thanks to the Force, of course, which is what I was driving in. They put it in, right? And what do we see?
nailed it.
We see him having sex with her in the butt, and then going, "Who's your favorite new kid?" Call it Johnny. don't let me get loose, girl.
Did you actually remember that? Like, come on.
Yeah, because she's underage. Right? Wasn't that the whole point? She was writing the sex book about the underage people and he gets like arrested at the end because he's a skis. We'll do the uncomfortable place. We'll put that in at number 6, actually. So let's bump down Stan Lee, Mallrats, and ask him out. Put that at number 6. This is unprecedented, ladies and gentlemen. Going in to the tail end of the first round, Greg, a stunning lead over Kev the Big Dog Coello. And Kev's just looking at fireplaces on YouTube right now. Yeah. He couldn't be less interested in this.
He's looking at fireplaces something for his argument. I know how Kev's mind works.
All right, Kevin, you're next. What do you got next? Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1. No! Number 1! No! The best moment in any View Askew movie.
So good and right.
Play it again. I need it.
Hold on,
Daddy needs it. Daddy needs it.
Talk a little bit while I'm getting
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with this.
Clerks II.
This is, of course, Clerks II. Would you fuck me? Would fuck me. Ladies and gentlemen, the Buffalo Bill scene in... Was it Clerks II?
Yeah, Clerks II.
Arguably the best. I mean, it's not going to get any better than that.
Great goddamn moment. Great goddamn moment. I had to put my name back on numbers 1 through 5.
You can put Silence of the Lamb for that. I don't know. Is that the name of the song?
That's the name of the song.
That's going to be way too long.
Buffalo Bill.
Put Buffalo Bill. Put the Buffalo. Just put Buffalo Bill.
Goodbye Horses is great.
Dad, I don't know what the fuck that is, and I have to reference the damn thing over and over again.
All right.
Help out the host occasionally every once in a while.
How about Johnny Ace, everybody?
The Ace Man needs some help and a DC.
Help. Go to patreon.com/kindafunny.
You know what? No, we're going. Just leave it at 11. We're gonna do 12. I'm giving these guys 2 extra picks.
What?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What? Why?
I don't know. I'm having fun with this. This is a fun show. Do you not like fun?
I love fun.
Are we having fun in this
I
office?
also love McDonald's, and I want to have McDonald's.
I'm sorry. I walked into his office today, and Andy looked at me and said, "Hey, I don't know if you know this or not. We passed a new decree. No fun anymore." And I said,
"That sounds like something Andy would say."
I said, "No, you fucking RGV squib. Like we're not doing that in this office. We're having fun here. We're opening the door while we pee. We're calling each other while we pee. We're doing all sorts of stuff while we pee on each other. It's gonna be great."
That's fun.
Greg, what's your next pick? God damn, Kevin, you knocked that out of the fucking park.
Thank you.
I'm falling for who?
Let's go with Caitlin fucking a dead guy.
Yeah.
Another
Good
great
moment.
moment of Clerks, right?
Great moment.
The guy shows up, he wants to the nudie mag, he wants to use the bathroom. Dante is like, whatever. We as a viewer are like, this is just a funny, weird situation Dante's put into. Dude goes back there, we forget all about him. You know what I mean? They play hockey on the roof, they come back down, they have all their shenanigans, they do all their things, they go to a funeral.
Yeah.
Eventually, though, Caitlin shows up, right? And Dante, ready to blow up his life in a horrible move and leave Veronica, of course. She brings him lasagna. Right. Caitlin shows up and wants to blow all this up, and she's going to get ready to go out and get fucked by Dante. Instead, she goes to the bathroom where the lights don't work, fucks this dead guy who had been in there jerking off to a nudie magazine. Comes out, all this revealed, they wheel out the body, it's still got the erection, she's totally shaken, putting into the thing, Snowball gets in there. Like, it's another right turn you never see coming. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are we doing? Where is this movie going? It's just going to all forms of insanity. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get, right? That's a movie right there.
That's a good scene. Good scene right there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll put that in at
like number 7 sounds probably right for that one.
I'm gonna put it at number 10. Put that at number 10. Okay. Now, Kevin, you get one more pick here. And if it's a good pick, I'll knock something else off the list. We'll put it that way. We'll keep it a top 10.
Because
we don't have
we
don't have space. We just don't have space.
All right.
Give me one more.
I'm going to go with another one of my favorite moments. And it's the Lord of the Rings in Clerks II.
Yeah.
Because the Lord of the Rings fucking sucks.
You're right.
You know what?
You're right.
It does fucking suck.
Andy, get Andy in here.
Lord of the Rings
Andy
sucks.
Can we get Andy to figure out
Universe is better than Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
It's real true. It's real true. Kev? Because the Lord of the Rings sucks so bad.
Yeah, it sucks
because
real
it's more
bad.
fun if you're closer to Greg than not.
There's
We're
only
gonna
one
put this
return.
in at number 5. We'll do that.
Okay. All right.
There it is.
There's only one return, okay? And it ain't of the king. It's of the Jedi.
Yeah.
It's of the goddamn Jedi.
Fucking Lord of the Rings. What a stupid movie.
Barrett, bring this list up, please. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, the Buffalo Bill scene from Clerks 2. Number 2, In the Rain scene, chasing Amy. That first one goes to Kat. The second one goes to Greg. The Steep Palm from Mallrats goes to Greg. 37 Dicks combo from Clerks goes to Greg. And number 5, It was like a running gag.
I got you.
Yeah.
I know.
The Lord of the Rings talk in Clerks 2, that goes to Kevin. It is 3-2 going into the second round, which is the Wheel of Fate. Before we do that, I want to take a second to talk to you guys about kindafunny.com/store. It's dope. Go there.
Can I buy that jean jacket there?
No.
Oh.
No.
Can I buy my jacket there?
You
sure
can.
can. You sure can.
Can you buy that hype hat there?
Yeah.
You sure can.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's how round 2 works. Thanks to your help over on patreon.com/kindafunny. You guys have gone there and you have backed us at the bronze tier, and you get to submit some stuff to be a part of this show. You guys, we asked you all for a bunch of options of scenes that you love. We got a big Wheel of Fate back here. The contestants are going to spin that, and they're going to have to argue one of your points that you suggested. Points, rather, being moments in a view, skew, averse. Greg, you are the point leader, so you get to spin first.
Nice.
Go for it.
Is that how it works? He's named the point
Don't
leader?
question the
That's
ace.
I'm not questioning him.
Ooh, I got number 1. Hot number 1.
Number 1.
It's actually the worst list. I don't even know that.
This comes from Joe and Nikki.
Joe and Nikki, what up? It's me, Greg. I'm playing for you and I'm excited.
This is not a scene I remember specifically. It's gonna be hard for you. Okay. Mallrats, Brody discusses superhero sex organs with Stan Lee.
How do you not remember that? It's from the Stan Lee cameo.
It's also already on the list.
I'll argue for the Stan Lee cameo. Don't worry, here I am, everybody.
I'm sorry, you're right. It is part of the Stan Lee cameo. We can't do that. I'm gonna pick another one for you. Clerks II, The Donkey Show. The Donkey Show.
Johnny Ace,
God damn,
come on,
are you
the
kidding Donkey me? Show, holy shit.
Well, imagine working at...
Yeah, Kevin Smith is a goddamn national treasure.
He is.
He's a national treasure.
Kidding me right now?
We should work with him again.
We should, if he would return our phone calls.
We've called him so many times.
There's a great Game Over Greggy show with Kevin Smith. Go watch it. Clerks 2 and The Donkey Show. What can be said? Are you kidding me right now? We're talking about going there and saying goodbye to your independence. Of course, the Quick Stop burns down, Johnny, right? They have to go work at Movies, a restaurant from Dogma. Again, what a great universe. And Kevin did all this way before Marvel ever thought to, right?
He's not talking about the Donkey Show. He's just
wasting
our time.
We bring the Donkey Show to the movies, right? We close it down. We got the one guy talking about the pillow pants gnome. Come on, are you kidding me? They get it in there, the donkey dies, and it's amazing, right? They're having sex,
donkey dies.
They're having fun in it.
The donkey doesn't
has a heart. Don't they feed it Molly?
We're having conversation.
They feed it like ecstasy or some shit. It dies.
It's just the escalation as usual. And you'd say, man, Kevin Smith, does he still have it? Can he still escalate things like he did in Clerks, right? Talk about all these things. The Donkey Show goes in there. Perfect.
Let's put that, ladies and gentlemen, at number 6. The Donkey Show. We'll put that in there.
It's a great call.
It deserves to be in there.
It's a great call.
It deserves to be there. All right, Kevin, spin the wheel.
Eight.
You are playing 4, 32-bit player. 8. Again, another Stan Lee cameo. I'm going to have to go ahead and pick this.
Pick something else from. No one sees the list but you. You can pick anything you want.
Well, they see the list. They made the list. And I know when they look at it, they go, did Nick pick the right one?
And
then I go, where's Nick? We go, where's Nick?
They
go, where's Nick? Right? He's not even on. He should be hosting shows at Ace. Ace has to travel all over the world. I fucking hate
Ace.
Don't take the podium.
I'm gonna leave.
Don't take the podium.
I'm gonna leave. You look at me with those sweet eyes again, Greg Miller. This is a good one, Kevin. You have to argue Mark Hamill as the Cockknocker in Jay and Silent Bob Return. A lot of you haven't really gone that deep into the catalog.
Oh, there's just so many moments that we can.
We haven't seen any Dogma moments. We haven't seen any moments with Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Argue for Mark Hamill in this. They got Mark fucking Hamill.
Speaking of
height of his career,
how developed the universe is. In Mallrats, we get introduced to the fact that Jay and Silent Bob. No, I'm sorry, not Mallrats. In Chasing Amy, that they are characters. And those characters, Cockknocker and Bluntman?
Yeah, Bluntman.
No. He doesn't know what he's talking about, Ace. Throw it out!
I meant
throw it out!
Cockknocker, then they make the movie. And in the movie, who do they cast? Obviously, they're making fun of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And they cast Mark Hamill himself.
Sure.
Luke Skywalker.
You nailed his Twitter
as the Cockknocker.
Yeah.
And when he gets his hand cut off, it actually hurts him. Just like in Star Wars.
Let's put it this way.
He goes, no. He goes, not again.
He was so desperate for a role. He took this role. Kevin Smith totally took advantage of Mark Hamill.
No, he was excited. He wanted to do this.
He was doing the Joker. That was pretty much all Mark Hamill had back then.
He doesn't need any more.
It's true. It's true.
He's Mark Hamill.
Yeah. That's very true. Mark Hamill himself.
However, though, you're arguing for the cameo. Keep in mind, the cameo tested so poorly, they had to say, "Hey kids, it's Mark Hamill," because nobody recognized him when he first popped up.
Yeah, no, I know. I remember. I remember going, "That's odd. That's Mark Hamill. That's pretty
But
fun."
Why is this movie breaking the fourth wall?
It was a different time. People didn't know who Mark Hamill was. Nerds hadn't taken over.
In Mallrats, Stan Lee shows up.
Yeah, I know, and that's why it's crazy, because it's the first time he's ever been in a movie.
And it was years and years and years before.
All right.
Yeah, Mallrats did, like, very, very poorly.
That is true.
Kevin, your argument is fantastic, but I just cannot see putting this on the list. I'm gonna leave this off the list.
You think the Volkswagen scene is better than Mark Hamill being in this damn movie?
It's a great. There's a lot of great
people
moments.
Those are
classic
saying it was underrated.
It's very true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go into round 3, which is what I like to call the Aces Wild Round. Why do I call it that? Because anything can happen. Usually, it's this. Now, this is an opportunity for the person who is trailing behind to make up some ground here. Kevin, I'm gonna ask you a trivia question again, coming from the bronze members over on Patreon.com/kindafunny. Hey, go check us out. We do lots of cool stuff over there. Lots of we give you early access to content, all sorts of fun stuff like that. And you get to be a part of all the shows, like KFAF. You can ask Andy anything you want. Like, hey, is Lord of the Rings a good movie? Maybe put that on there.
It sucks.
And we'll just talk shit about it and ruin everything you love. All right, here's how it's going to be today, though. I liked last week, where we did multiple trivia questions.
God.
It's fun.
He's got too much power.
I have a lot of power.
Too much power.
I enjoy this, Kevin. Now, as you know, if you get this trivia question correct, you get a chance to move or take something off of his list and make it your own. Okay. I would recommend potentially the Stink Palm or In the Rain if you get this correct.
Don't tell him what to do.
This is a harder question.
Those are the ones I was thinking about.
This is going to be a harder question. How many? This comes from Titan Matrix. Bronze tier member. How many movies are in the View Askewniverse?
I knew it. Give me a second, I think.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
I want to say 6.
6 is your final answer.
6 is going to be my final answer.
It is incorrect.
Damn it.
It is 7.
Damn it!
7 is the final answer. Greg?
Now,
Yeah.
are you...
Hold on, it's done. It's passed. Hey, I'm Greg. What's up?
Hey, Greg.
Hey.
I'm going to the next trivia question for you.
Sure, thank you.
I should have had you given you a chance to steal that one, but like an idiot, I just told you the answer.
Did you
if
know
you'd have stolen it,
Did you know the answer?
Did you know the answer? Honest
Be
question.
honest.
Honest
Be
to
honest
donuts.
right now.
Dollars to donuts.
Be honest.
Well, I have so many follow-up questions to the answer.
Well, yeah.
Are we counting the cartoons? Are we counting unreleased movies?
No, we're not counting unreleased. No. It'd be... The only
What are you, a
real question
monster?
is Zack and Miri counted as one
Zach
of the
Mary
movies?
Capardo?
No.
No.
It's not the universe.
Don't they have a cameo in it?
I don't think he directed
Jay is a
it.
main character, and he's not Jay.
Yeah. He just has a big dick, though. He looked great naked.
Because I don't want to argue for or against to give any ground to anybody, so whatever. Good job, Ace. Good
So you're
question.
saying there's more than the 7's wrong? So I should give
No,
Kevin.
no.
So what you're saying is I should give Kevin another shot, another
I'm
question.
saying the
Kevin, your
7
next question comes from
No! I didn't say this!
What happened?
Thomas Layfield. Says.
Well, here, if we're arguing to it, then I want to argue more. Because, yeah, the Jay and Silent Bob's Groovy movie, the cartoon, is like...
I don't think it came out wide. We're talking about theatrical release.
It didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Kevin was right on the first one. It's 6, right?
Is it 6?
Because
Great.
not counting
I was
reboot.
right.
Okay, we have to.
Because hold on,
hasn't come out.
I'm not arguing. I'm arguing for you now.
Barrett,
It's Clerks.
Let's look this up.
Clerks.
Barrett.
Mallrats.
Wake up. Thank you.
Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, no, I have to skip one.
Clerks, no.
Clerks 2, and then Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And then so that's 6, which is what Kevin said. And then if you wanted to make an argument for the cartoon, that'd be not the cartoon show.
Yeah.
The Jay
cartoon
Silent
movie.
Bob's Groovy whatever the fuck movie, and then it would be now reboot, would be 8. But personally, I don't think you should count 8 or the reboot because it's not out. And personally, I don't think you should count the cartoon.
I don't think canonically the cartoon
Jersey Girl was not
works.
in the universe.
No.
You know what?
I mean, it says it is part of the View Askew.
No, it's not. We're gonna go
No,
off our own rules.
no,
here.
honest, click on Clerks. Show the people too, or if it's easy. And then click on...
It's not.
All right, there, in the intro, Clerks is the first film of Smith's View Askew universe, or films. Click that. Up, up.
View Askewniverse.
All right, right there, one,
Don't
now
give him
over
shit,
to the
it's
left.
hard to do.
I know, I'm not arguing. There you go. So it's Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Clerks 2, and then it would be, like I said, the cartoon, and it would be the reboot. I do not, I mean...
I don't count the reboot, I can't count
Reboot's
the
not
cartoon
out.
either.
Click on the cartoon. I don't remember, I'm rusty.
You watched the cartoon, right?
No, I never did.
Oh.
No, go back, please, just to the
It's fun.
synopsis.
It didn't have a theatrical release.
The cartoon. The animated film depicts the events within the Blunt Man Chronic comic written by... So that is in the universe. which is adapted in the movie. Oh yeah, so that is in the universe, but it's the fictional property within the universe. But I'm with you. I personally, again, I know I'm arguing against my own thing. I'm saying Kevin got it. I would say
ladies and gentlemen, I think Kevin did get it. Upon
I think it's cooler that I knew all the information and I was able to back it up, unlike Kevin who rolled over like an armadillo.
I have to do this officially. Upon looking at the tape,
It's a ruling.
Okay.
ruling on the field goes to offense. Kevin Coello wins. He's going to get the point for that. Kevin, let's bring up the list, Barrett. What do we want to change on this list?
Oh, shit.
You want to move something up? You want to move something around? You want to steal one of his picks? What do you want to do? You get one shot here to take the lead.
I can just move one, right?
You can move one if you like. That's harder.
I have to I can't just, I thought I magically move it. I don't have to win you over on it.
Well,
right?
if you move one, it bumps them down. If you say, hey, I just want to take I don't know, the Sting Palm one, then you're. Then I would take In the Rain. That way, if he bumps you down, you still got.
Yeah, but I can also just move Lord of the Rings to number 2.
You could.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the Lord of the Rings to number 2 because it's a moment that was so important to me.
It's very important. Mostly because we didn't know back in the day that it would lead to such comic gold with making fun of Andy.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's
Andy.
true.
Dude
It's
sucks.
true. Now, Greg.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Greg.
Thanks, bud.
As the person who just lost the lead, but going into this round, I'm going to give you
He still has the lead.
2 questions.
He still has the lead.
Does he?
Yeah.
Cool. As the point leader, I'm going to give you 2 questions. You answer the first one correctly.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another question. You answer that correctly. You can put that back to the way it was if you want, or you can move something else.
Sure.
on the
Okay.
list. Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah. Totally.
Fair. Okay. First question.
Yeah.
In Mallrats,
Yeah.
William,
Willem.
played by Willem. Oh, you're going to get this one right.
Better now that I'm fucking correct.
Played by Ethan Suplee.
Of course.
Is unable to see the image in a magic eye poster displayed at the mall. Everyone else is able to see the image. What was
It's so
the image?
easy. You got him the easiest goddamn question.
Sailboat / schooner, because a schooner is a sailboat.
A schooner is a sailboat. That is part 1.
Sailboat. Goddamn
Congratulations.
sailboat. You know what, kid?
That came from Thomas.
There is no Easter Bunny. Over there, that's just a guy in a suit.
That was question 1. Question 2, for a chance to steal back another point, comes from Scoptimus7. It says, in the movie Clerks, Dante and Randall attend a funeral for a girl Dante briefly dated. What was the girl doing when she died?
She was swimming. She was swimming at the YMCA pool. Do you need more information? Her name's Julie Dyer. She was swimming at the YMCA pool because in Mallrats she was going to go on her father's dating show and she needed to lose weight.
It's not fair.
That is almost word for word, ladies and gentlemen, the answer to this question. Greg, whew, you're coming in hot here.
Because Quint is the one who's like, man, I heard the camera adds like 10 pounds. She flips
she had to
out.
take out 10 pounds.
She fucking died?
It ties things in so beautifully.
It really does.
Totally.
Kevin
So I
Smith,
get to do whatever I
genius.
want?
You get to do whatever you want here. The board is open.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to steal Buffalo Bill. That's going to be...
God
That's a
damn!
good one.
Are you kidding
That
me?
is a good one.
You don't even have the music ready.
I don't need to. I got 2 trivia questions back to back.
Damn, you nailed that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's we're going into round 4 right now. Round 4 is the crazy round. That's where each contestant gets one more pick. They get 60 seconds to argue, maybe introducing something new, maybe stealing something, maybe getting a better argument for Lord of the Rings than Kevin. I don't know. Can Greg pull this first win out, first ever win that I can remember or recollect on this show? Can he get all of the top 5?
I was going to say, that's never happened. We've never had...
never had someone getting all the top 5.
I knew I shouldn't have come on this goddamn stupid show.
All right, Greg, who goes first here? Let me
call.
see. You know what?
Let him
Greg,
go
you're going to go
first.
first.
Okay.
You're going to go first.
60
6 seconds on the clock. Go.
I'm going to steal the Lord of the Rings pick from Clerks II, and you might ask why. Because as Kevin said, in Kevin Smith movies, right, Clerks 1, we have the Death Star. That's a real conversation we had. Mallrats literally gave me a window into the fact that I wasn't a weirdo for liking comics when they were talking about Superman blowing Lois's back out when he ejaculates. We get to Clerks 2, and here it is. It still happens. It's still relevant. It is Kevin Smith saying, guess what? 80s kids, old people who still remember the things you love. It's okay to sit there and argue against what these dumb kids like Andy like now with their ravens and their flying dragons.
Ooh, let's sing around a fire for a while. Light a fire, let's sing.
My knife glows when they come. That fucking sucks. Star Wars is awesome. It's better
You know
than
what they should have said? They should have said, your knife called Sting? There's only one Sting. The Sting.
That's what they should have said.
Sting
You're right,
from the
Johnny.
police.
You're right.
You see
You're
what I'm
right.
saying?
This was the argument I was
Sting
going to
from
make
the
when you
police.
cut me
What
off.
do you want me to do? I play the game the way
It's
it's
my
meant to be
same
played.
argument.
And
Lord
that
of the Rings
is
sucks.
60 seconds.
Lord of the Rings sucks. This is my exact same argument. They nailed it.
No, it was my moment. That was my argument.
No, it was my
Here's the thing.
argument.
Normally you get 30 seconds to rebut, but you both have very similar arguments. Before I make a ruling on this, Kev, I want to hear your next suggestion. 60 seconds on the
My
clock.
next suggestion.
This is your moment for 60
This is
seconds.
your moment. Pick another one from your list, argue it, or steal one of his. I mean, point-wise, I don't know if it's mathematically possible.
No, it's
but
not. It's
but it
not.
doesn't matter.
It
Let's
doesn't
go.
matter. Stink Palm should be higher than In the Rain, because In the Rain was a great, beautiful moment, but
Yeah.
it isn't what View Askew is about.
It's true.
View Askew about that horrible humor that introduces new shit to your world that you didn't know. Did you know what a donkey show was before that?
Yes.
All right, well, I didn't, but I was 12 at the time.
Understandable.
Okay, it's true.
And
Kevin's very
Stink
young
Palm-
buck. He's still
When
a
the
young
hell did
baby.
Clerks 2 come out?
Oh,
How
I
are
don't
you
know if I was
12?
12.
I want to say late
Yeah.
90s, I want to say.
No, it was early.
No, it was after.
It
Jam
doesn't
Bob Upside
matter. What
Down.
I'm saying is Stink Bomb is more true to the View Askew universe.
Okay. This is a tough
2006
one.
for Clerks 2.
All right, I was 16.
I've really, the ace has kind of backed himself into a corner here because came in fully willing to just screw Greg over again. And I don't think it's mathematically possible.
Yeah.
No.
But I also do make the rules for this show.
Oh no.
All right.
Don't do
all
that.
right. All right.
Let me have this.
No,
Give me
no.
the perfect game. I know Lord of the Rings better. It's never happened. It's
We
unprecedented.
made the same argument. You can't just give it to.
I was
we
more
give the exact
passionate.
same argument.
Here's the
You had
problem.
more
Here's the
passion.
problem.
Sucks.
He took. Yes, Andy sucks.
Here's the problem.
All I'm saying is.
Kevin, you made a great argument, but you missed a very important aspect of the argument, which is that kids, people who were born in the 80s, just by nature of being born in the 80s, way tougher, way better than 90s kids.
100%. 100%. We're weak.
And Greg brought that up. Greg, I can't believe I'm saying this.
No. It's
I
the
can't
same
believe I'm gonna
argument.
do
It's the
this.
same argument I was making. He made the same argument.
We're going to give Greg the Lord of the Rings, ladies and
mother-
gentlemen.
Perfect top
Sucks.
five. A perfect top five.
There are no rules.
Unprecedented.
Wow.
Perfect. You're pitching a perfect
Wow.
game. You just pitched a perfect game. How does it feel?
Dude, I'll tell you what. Thank you so much, Johnny.
Ladies and gentlemen, the top five as it sits is the Buffalo Bill moments from Clerks 2. Lord of the Rings from Clerks 2. In the Rain, the scene in Chasing Amy. Stink Palm from Mallrats, and the 37 Dicks conversation from Clerks. All five of those picks, fortunately or unfortunately for the world, go to Greg Miller, and that is our show. Contestants, thank you so much for joining us today. Audience, thanks so much for being out there.
Come on. Get out of here.
You had fun.
Get out of here.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of this show, you can go over to patreon.com/kindoffunny and back us at the bronze tier. We'll ask for your suggestions a couple days before, and you can get them in there. Just like Titan Matrix, Thomas Layfield, Scotum 7, 32-bit player, and Joe and Nikki do every week. We appreciate you very much. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Give us a little thumbs up there, a little like, and leave a comment on here. Let us know what we got right. Let us know what we missed.
How
Did
is
we
Stan
miss?
Lee's cameo
Is it-
number 10?
Is it amazing that no one at all brought up I'm not even supposed to be here today? Which is probably the best moment in all of it. And you guys are
No,
fucking fake
definitely not.
fans.
It's just
you guys are
annoying,
absolutely
and it makes
stupid
the
fake
character,
fans.
Like, it defines the character as this annoying piece of shit that we should all hate.
That's what he is. Room for growth. We'll be back next Thursday,
He
11
doesn't
a.m.
grow.
here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, and then of course later on youtube.com/kindoffunny. We love you all. See you at the movies.
I just want to point out that I have opinions about everything that was said, but I don't want to say anything in case I screw myself over and don't win.